Hello, hello. Welcome back to the World Series GT Driver Career. It's the Rookies Cup Round 2 today. After an exciting first round last week, we are still in the Daihatsu Open, but on a different circuit. It is Suzuka, and it will be the short east course layout. So turn 1 into the SS, and after the SS, turn right past the pit entry onto the start finish straight again. So short 1. Qualifying should be right around the corner, 3-4 minutes until we will start the 5-minute session again. So format also stays the same. We have two 20-minute races. First race on the grid decided by the qualifying, and for the second race we have the reverse grid order or race from race 1 results, that is. So last week we had E-Racing 1 dominating, won the first race, and then also from the back of the grid won also the second race. So after watching his stream, he admitted that he did some practice. He was quite excited to join the series. So see, sometimes practice is a good thing. It can help you. But yeah, great drive last week at the Kyoto driving park, the Miyabi circuit, also very short one. So also today it's probably just a turn 1 that needs a little bit of braking. The rest is just feathering the throttle control, ease off, lift, through the SS and onto the shortcut again, back to on the main straight it is. So yeah. But as usual, Suzuka has its tweaks. And here, the SS, the gravel pits. We know T1 the outside can suck you off. So that is usually a tricky one. And also think the final turn, there's grass and gravel around the outside, so definitely tricky. And also in those slow cars, if you lose momentum, that's not good. So you need to keep the highest speed possible in those slow cars, obviously. All right. So we have some reserves today joining us. Some of the regulars don't show up, all right. So we'll go with that then. Wait. Okay. A bit worried about. Usually, Ovic should join us. We'll see if he wants to do so, but the lobby is full now. So I guess we will start qualifying and see if we can get Ovic in and one reserve out again of that lobby. But yeah, without any further ado, we will start the qualifying now. Good luck. So I need to bring up my my stuff on the stream as well. Alright, let's do this. 5 minutes, a short one. Of course, it will be roughly over a minute, a lap time here at the track. Bring up the race details. Right, so let's have a look at everyone bunched up already. On the outlap, you already see the racing action happening. So yeah, so after the qualifying, we need to reset the lobby and we need to bring in which regular driver. That one. So, first driver out on track is Sonic, and we go with the usual onboard. And we see into the first turn we go. It's fourth gear, just braking at the end of the inside curb, keeping it in fourth gear, and then just out of turn one. Let's see. It's flat out entry of the S's. This one as well. Be racing just behind in the mirrors. We see that orange car. Also this one. Is it flat? A bit deep into it, but yeah. Here we go. Maybe a little lift into. Oh, it's flat now. There was a little lift. Now back onto the power, so it's a fourth gear lap. A 104B racing with a 103.8 once again, showing he did some practice, no doubt about that. Nay bother, really close. 103.9, not much separating those two. They had a nice little battle last week as well. And here we go, a bit wide. Ishmael up to P3, low 1 minute 4. So we see the racing still driving behind Sonic, that is. To the final turn we go. And will you get a little bit of slipstream help? No, this wasn't the best lap. Already 3 minutes and 30 seconds in. 2 more laps for the drivers. Well, the top 3, they haven't changed. Ishmael dropped down to P4 now with River Ruckus up to P3 for now. Inferno currently sitting in P5. Bloody P6 it is. Couch in P7. Black Seal 8th. Sonic in 9th and Richie in P10. Ishmael improved again, but couldn't jump. River. White Tiger outside of the top 10 for now. 710 Cap in P12. Stu 13th. Have Trelancy and also Evoke. The debut today. And we see see some improvements happening, but it's still e-racing in P1. Final lap of the qualifying session for those two drivers, and they're going side by side into the first turn. They test a little bit of racing action. Neighbor won't be improving. Parked it in the pits, so final lap for the rest of the grid now. Will we see any improvements? Richie on the outside. Richie spins it, nearly loses it. Maybe disrupts River's run on improvement here. Pit down already. What about Ishmael having the final say in this qualifying session? Well, looks drifty into the first turn. We see a bit down, but could be up for an improvement. Don't think River is able to. No, he isn't. Lexia P5. This one, Inferno up to P3. Great lap, a 103.9. So where's Flaxia coming round? Doesn't improve by the looks, so will it be Ishmael? Comes round that final turn. Loses all of the track width. And it's a 104.2. No, stays in P5 for now. So alright, that is qualifying then. Done for. Oh, so we go to that screen. I need to grab results. Alright, so I need to inform Richie, the last reserve, that Alright, so I need to end the race. Or on the fly, things, practice, endurance race. Grid order set by host. Screen so I can have results. Bear with me. Oh, way around, this way around. One second. We'll be there. Should have it ordered now, I think. Alright. see everyone is ticked in. Except the Blasi. Please tick in. Thank you. So, then starting grid. OFB Racing taking pole position. 2 is Neighbor. And we have Inferno and River. Inferno P3, River Rockers 4. P5 is Ilfmeier. That's correct. And it's Black Seal in P6. P7 is Blasi, P8 Cartwright. Racing and right. Then we should have Sonic and P9. Richie is not racing, so White Tiger will be 10. Yep, 7, 10, 11. Lem Lancy, Stu, Book, and Olich. Alright. Here you go. Go back to this one. Hey Richie. Yeah, sorry for that, but it was the risk. Like, you were featured on the broadcast where you interrupted River's lap. It's all good. Well done in your rust bucket. All right. We are starting soon. Good luck, everyone, and have a good race. So, qualifying. That's not true anymore. We will head into the first race. I never touched him, I know. But you then lost it nearly. All caught on tape. All caught on tape. Here we go. First race, 20 minutes of racing. Let's go. Start, right? That's my part to do again. We go. Do the drivers know how to drive this car now? The short shifting Daihatsu Copen. What about the start? The B Racing starting on pole position. Neighbor P2, then it's Inferno and River. P3, P4 we go with Inferno. We hear those annoying horns. And we hear the engines, the mighty Daihatsu Copen. And we see the lights. And then we don't see them, and it's race on. Oh, a poor start for Inferno. The Fox dropped in the revs. B Racing off with a great start. 6/10 already. That gap to Neighbor heading for the first time into the first turn. Already a big gap for B Racing. Neighbor in second, River in third, Ishmael up to P4. Then it's Inferno outside line, a bit of contact. Suzuka first turn, forcing Inferno wide onto the grass with a rejoin. Dirty tires probably, loses a couple of positions. Sonic up to P8, Blasi in P7. Then it's 2-3 wide, probably through the S's in those slow cars. We run with the mid pack where we have 7-10 and Inferno now side by side. We have Stu and Ewok and also Ovich in his golden car in P15, taking it easy for the first couple of turns. So B Racing already 7-8 stat gap. A great opening lap for the Dutch driver with Neighbor in P2. And then we have River and Ishmael like in that train, already a bigger gap to Couch Racing in P5, 2 seconds already. So can P2, 3 and 4, can they work together and close that gap to the leader? That will be the question. A bit of a slide happening for Ishmael in his pink machine. And then we have again 3-4 cars very close. Lastly, with a move up to P5 couch racing in 6th. Sonic in P7 side by side. They go a little bit of touchy going on, door banging. So Sonic carried a little bit more momentum out of turn 1, which got couch race a little bit unsettled, and it's White Tiger also very close, and Stu also. What's going on into the final turn? We go, and couch racing on the outside loses all of the momentum and drops even more position. So that is the risk of this race. So if you go slow, you immediately lose 2-3 positions. Maybe now how to come back. So couch was running P5, lost 5-6 positions within a lap. Can he fight back? It's still early doors, of course. Just 2.5 minutes in this 20-minute race, and the leaders, they have bunched up again. Mayweather with a nice little run, gained a couple of tenths, also with the fastest lap of that race so far. So then a second opening to River and Ishmael, a bit of a deja vu last week where Racing 8 and Mayweather were also running P1, P2. We had Blasi in P3, so those three they could. And over the first 5 minutes, it was a 4-5 way battle, and then they slowly opened up the gap, the top three. It looks like it could happen again. River still has that slipstream, though, if it's really a slipstream in the slow cars, but he's not dropped too far behind Ishmael in P4. Then Blasi trying somehow to break away from Sonic and get closer to Ishmael in P4. Sonic in P6. There we go with my favorite camera. Let's see the Banana Mobile showing us the mighty speed of the Copen through the S's. We go flat out, no drama at all. So that's more important, how you get out of turn 1 with that speed. A little lift on the entry to probably get a good run coming on to the main straight. A little bit of grass, so this could be the opportunity for Sonic. There we go, on board with Sonic. Let's see, he's skating like crazy on that yellow car. 2 tenths. And we see River and Ishmael, they are close. E-Racing's leading. Oh, a bit of a drift going on. That is like slowing both of the drivers down. I guess White Tiger up to P7, Stu in 8th. Inferno, after not like the best opening couple of turns, recovered a little bit. P9 after a great qualifying session. So P9 for Inferno. Can they work together, the TCR crew? We have a Black Seal for TCR, Inferno for TCR, Stu, White Tiger, and Sonic. And all driving for Chinese Community Racing crew. Lastly, 2.5, 2.6 seconds. Ishmael with the attack. Had a good exit coming out of first, and also E-Racing is under pressure. It is Mayweather. Side by side they go into the first turn. E-Racing handed around the outside. Mayweather still there. They are going side by side, coming out of the first complex of turns, but E-Racing probably with the better line for now. Into the S as we go. It's status quo. E-Racing P1, Mayweather P2, River, but they closed that gap also. River could defend that position from Ishmael. The straight wasn't long enough probably to actually use the speed we had at Blasi in P5, followed by Sonic. White Tiger 7, so we run through the grid. Stu and Inferno, and it's Couch in P10, Evoke running P11 with Black Seal In P12, 710. In P13, Trilancy 14th. And Ovich had a off track probably somewhere, already 12 seconds down, so uses that race probably for the warm-up, the practice, or can shine in race 2 probably once again. So look at that, the top 4. Here we go into chase cam mode for this one. Top 4 separated by less than 8 tenths. So where is the opportunity to go for an overtake? Probably the 2 important turns. The final one, the exit early on, the power don't lift. Tight line for Ishmael, but had to lift a little bit. Couldn't carry that momentum. And then the same goes for the exit of turn 1. So here we go. Let's go to the B racing train. Chook, all aboard. We go. That orange car still leading that race. Neighbor not going for the move. Was very close. 5th gear for B racing, dropping down to 4th gear. For the entry also we see that red car, River, with a bit of a wiggle heading into the first turn. But it stays as it is for now at the sharp end of this grid. E-Racing leading with Neighbor right behind, and we see the red car and the pink car as well. So we go to Ishmael's point of view. Again, different approach, has the inside line for now. They go side by side, and Ishmael with that move, so that's probably worth a replay. We won't be seeing that many overtakes, so let's quickly see what happened. So River left that inside line open just for Ishmael to get his Copen down the inside, and we also see the next attack between E-Racing and Ishmael with the mighty run coming out of the zone, using that run and gets another position. So Neighbor tried to go for the move. In the end, he lost that position because of a great exit out of turn 1 for Ishmael. So B-Racing leading that race. Ishmael in P2 with the mighty move. P2, now P4 last lap. So it was probably his lap to shine. Then it looks like Neighbor struggling a little bit, went a bit too deep, lost some momentum. This is the opportunity for River, who puts his car on the inside. 14 turn 1 has the over speed for now, should get that position. Let's see. Yeah, has his car in front, and also and Ishmael with the move. E-Racing still there. It defends that position once again, and we just want to say Blasi and Sonic, they were just staying focused, doing their lines. And let's have a look at the gap. 1 second, that was 2 seconds, so we could probably see a 6-way fight for P1. Oh, a yellow flag happened. Was that Ovich? A white tiger. White tiger spotted somewhere. Yeah, white tiger. Maybe something happened to the wheel again. Not sure. It looked very weird that he was parked on the outside of turn 1. And here comes the leaders. White tiger on the inside, getting out of the way. E-Racing still in that lead. Ishmael trying to go for a move somewhere. The car on the rear end gets loose. Also lost a little bit of momentum. 5-6 tenths already that gap now. And this could be River's opportunity. No, Ishmael made his copen as wide as possible through the SS, so there is no way around this time. But Blasi, the Banana Mobile, has caught up with Ney Butter, so it's 5-6 cars now fighting for the victory with 8 minutes and a bit to go. 2.5 seconds, 2.6 seconds roughly separating those 6 cars. So we go back and see what happens. The rest of the drivers for the grid, Stu up to P7, Inferno in P8, 710 with a penalty in P9, Evok P10, Trilancy 10th, Couch Racing P12, mid the run, maybe Black Seal in P13, Ovich 14th, and White Tiger parked it in the pits for now, so hopefully he can return for the second race and can fix the issue. Yep, the second race will be a reverse grid. Oh. See the gaps. The river needs to get a little bit closer to Ishmael again. Oh, it is under pressure again. They bother with the run, better line. But will it be enough, or will they work together? Will it be a little bump? It looks like, yeah, bump drafting down the straight to help the German driver to bring that gap down a little bit. So that little wiggle from Ishmael 2 laps ago lost him 2-3 tenths. It's really struggling to bring that gap down again, to be right in the striking distance. But hey, it's 5-6 tenths. That is still very, very close. No doubt about that. So River and Ney really, really close. The same goes for Blasi and Sonic. Those two, they played it very smart, but now they weren't fighting. Like, they probably also had like the remaining time, like they had an eye on that with 6 minutes to go. So probably 6 more laps, and not the best run for Blasi. Coming out of the final turn, little gap to Ney Butter, who's still bumping River, and so maybe Ney, River and Ishmael, if they work together, they can catch B Racing again. So B Racing, will it be 3 out of 3? For now, it looks like it, but yeah, 5.5 minutes to go. One little mistake, you lose momentum with this like close grid at the front. You easily lose 1, 2, maybe 3 positions. Still nothing to worry for now. I think that 6 tenths stays around the same. Let's see, you still see Ney Butter bumping. No, yes, no, it was a bit undecisive for this one. He had a look. Is it worth? No, wasn't close enough. But that gap to Blasi, nearly a second again, and going sideways into the first turn. Don't think Sonic wants to fight Blasi, but he has no other chance at the moment, no other option. Not ideal, but didn't lose too much. So Stu still running in P7, Inferno in P8, then 710 all by himself in P9, Couch Racing up to P10. A bit wide for Trilancy out of the first turn, which gives Evok a free position. So they swap the positions. Black Seal in P13 after a really great qualifying. Unfortunately couldn't carry that speed in the race. Ovich is trying to get into the groove, into the rhythm. And yeah, White Tiger parked it for now. So yeah, maybe hopefully he can return for that second race. It is. No, the rear wing and all this is just cosmetics. It's BOP, so it's all set to fixed values. It's just for the looks. And you have to put a wing on that car. You have to. But now it's close. Look at that, Ishmael. That's really close. 3 minutes to go. Oh, a little bit of a lift for B-Racing. He was focusing probably on the exit. So they crossed the line with 2 minutes 50 remaining. 3 more laps to go for the drivers. 3:10 that gap for now. We see again Mayweather down the inside of River, and River loses that position for now. Didn't fight it too hard, probably. Saw that Ney was on the inside, trying to carry the speed, carry the momentum through the S's, and get a good run out of that final turn. Blasi is also back with the top 4, and Sonic also not too far behind, still within that half a second range. But we need to go back to the leaders with under 2 minutes to go. Can B-Racing defend this position? This is the question. We see white lines. Oh, and Mayweather with a half a second penalty cut that line. This gives River the run, the inside, and now Sonic is also going side by side with Blasi into the first turn. So River up a position into P3, and the same goes for Sonic. He moves past Blasi into the 5th position for now. So a little look at this sequence. So River inside and Sonic on the inside. Alright, we don't want to miss the action at the front. 1 minute to go. Penultimate lap it is for the drivers. Can Ishmael go for move? Probably just one more opportunity into the first turn. But B-Racing with a good run out of that parallel, going defensive early, covering the inside line. It is now or never probably for Ishmael. It's 2/10. It's not close enough. Under 2/10, but that's just straight again. Is too short to go for an attack. Out of the first turn, both drivers with a little bit of a slide, but nothing major. The gap to River 1.2 seconds, so top 2 are probably safe. Also River with nearly a second to Sonic. Sonic up to P4. They got served the penalty, drop down to P6. So coming out of the S's now. And just one more long turn, the final turn for B-Racing. Don't cut, don't get a track limit penalty, and it looks like it will be 3 out of 3 for B-Racing in this series. So crosses the line, wins. Race Ishmael P2, River P3, Sonic 4th, Blasi 5th, Mayweather P6. Then it will be Stu in P7, Inferno. Yeah, comes around and will finish the race in P8. And next up it is Purple in lap 2, aka 710 Cap. Couch Racing closely behind in P10, Trilancy, P11 Evoque, P12 Black Seal, P13 Ovich crossed the line, and White Tiger is out on the track again. White Tiger with the fastest lap of the race. So fighting his way through the traffic. And will finish the race in P15, so perfect starting position for the second race it is. And that's the end of the first race. Well done, everyone. Save that replay. Results. Shot 1. Shot 2. Please grab this. Set the grid. For race number 2. Clipping tool activated. Go. Right. So do this, do that. Go here. Then we load up race number 2 settings. Richie, the lobby is still full, so no one dropped out so far. Or reading the chat, White Tiger not feeling that well, so Richie is replacing White Tiger. Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Go Richie, go! You get your race. But you will have to start from the back of the grid. Alright, so as soon as everyone is ticked in, I can set the grid again. Right, thank you, that was quick. Starting grid, so I need to go here. So we go with Ovic, then starting from pole position. Seal and walk. Seal. Yoke. Then we have Trulancy and Couch. Probably client, no. 7 and Bruno, Stu and May. May, Ozzy Sonic. Sonic, River Ishmael. And Richie. Alright, So the grid is set. I will inform the drivers that we are ready to go. Yeah, I don't know. It looks fine on the spectate mode for me. Not really that much lag going on. So maybe we are just not compatible. I don't know. I don't know. Right, we are starting soon. To full screen mode. To this. And I'm ready. I hope the drivers are ready. So let's get race 2 underway. Another 20 minutes of racing action starting now. Come on, let me go to the spectate mode. Alright, here we go. Who gets the best start off the line? Once again, Ovic, Black Seal, Evoque or Trelenzi, top 4, the best chance. Here we go, near the engines. Maximum revving. Not sure if this is the best way to start the car. We'll find out. Yeah, the car bugging down for Ovic, and we see Evoque with a great start. Got past Black Seal already with the run into the first turn, and that early upshift helped Evoque to place his car already side by side with Ovic, and through goes Evoque into P1 in the first turn. Black Seal P3, Couch Racing Trelenzi side by side. Also we have side by side action between Stu and 710. The Banana Mobile, Lazi in P8, Inferno P9, River in 10th, Sonic in P11, Ishmael P12 with the run. B Racing versus Ishmael, the two. And who was that? Couch with a mistake. Went off track somewhere. Let's see what happened. Oh, there were 3 wide into that turn, and Couch was on the receding end, unfortunately, and lost that momentum. Ovic into the lead once again, but we have 3 wide crossing the line. Who will come out victorious at the end of that straight? Ovic still has the lead, but Trelenzi with the better exit probably out of that final turn. It's the blue car versus the gold car. On the inside it's Trelenzi who dares to go around the outside. Ovic with the big balls move and keeps their position. Stu onto the Astro, gets sucked wide and loses many positions. Inferno in third, Evoque fourth, B-Racing up to P5 already. Wow, what a opening lap again for B-Racing. Sonic P6, Stu in seventh, Ishmael caught in the pack in P8. Nay, 8th now, Ishmael 7th, Stu in P9, and lost momentum, lost some positions with Richie going through. 710 in P13, Couch in P14, and River in P15. That didn't look too good at all. What happened to River? Dirty tires. I just lost a bit of focus. I don't know, too hard into that final turn. Big comeback drive needed now for the German driver. And at the front it's heating up. Ovic still defending his position. Inferno in P2, B Racing already up to P3, goes side by side with Trelenzi. Trelenzi goes deep into the essence. B Racing around the outside. P3, it is Trelenzi P4. Ishmael P5 used that momentum and maybe gets the run on Trelenzi as well. We'll see, probably not coming into the final turn. Has to stay patient, probably. Has the inside line now, and also has slipped out of B Racing. We see some cones flying, and B Racing now with the run on Inferno, making some moves again. B Racing on the inside. It's still side-by-side racing with Inferno. Inferno has his nose still in front, not by much, still a little bit. Maybe gets a little bit of draft off Ovic. Can he hold it around the outside? That is the question. A bit of sideways action between the cars, and B Racing forces his way through. Now it's Ishmael versus Inferno. Side by side they go through the S's. Ishmael has the inside line and is right behind B Racing. So we're running again within 3 laps from P14 up to P2. This time Ishmael really close, and now they have to find a way past the Minister of Defense himself. So can he get a good run out of final turn? That is so crucial for Ovic. Tries to defend that position. He goes early towards the inside. Well, this could compromise B Racing's run, and we could actually see Ishmael or Inferno like being like the ones that could benefit from it. Oh, there was a big punt. Oh, which a bit early, probably, unless we see Sonic sideways first turn, and we see some lights flashing. Ishmael lost position to Inferno as well. The T1 looked a bit clumsy. We'll see if we can catch that once again. Yep. Contact, and then Sonic had to take avoiding actions and lost it on the Astro. Okay, back to the leaders. Where is Inferno? Inferno down to P4, so Ishmael up a position once again. So Ovic trying his best to cover that line once again. Defending the inside line, maybe compromising his run out of the first turn. Will it be racing around the outside this time? Oh, and then there was the contact. Ovic's car got unsettled a little bit. I think this is where the contact then happened between the two cars. Let's see Ovic on the inside, be racing around the outside, and that car got loose, and be racing this time on the receiving end. Oh, it's down to P6 for the championship leader behind Blasi, and they still within that race, though it's just 2 seconds behind the leaders. Trilanci also right behind. The Racing showing his nose and gets a good run. So Racing dropped down to P7 briefly. Really tucks back into the slipstream. Ishmael in the meantime, he got past Ovic, now leading this race. Ovic P2, Ney up to P3, Inferno still running P4. It's Blasi in P5, looking down the inside already, has the run, has the speed. Can they go side by side through the first turn? Yes, they can. On the outside, Inferno had to give some room, and it's Trilanci who goes deep into the first turn. We need to have a look at this once again. It was probably a bit too hot heading into the first turn, so free position for OP Racing up to P6 again. Trilanci P7, Sonic P8 after that near spin. Stu in P9, Evoke then 10th, Black Seal in P11. 7, 10 in P12, Richie P13, Couch in P14, and River after that first lap mistake somehow has to hope for something to happen, and Ishmael opened up that gap nicely this lap, nearly a second to Ovic. Ovic again going a little bit defensive, and there is a train. Neighbor, Blasi and Inferno looking for a way around the outside again. Again, Ovic understeering a little bit. And that looked very similar to the issue we had between Ovic and B Racing. Yeah, so inside line, and then yeah, just no more room on the outside for Neighbother, and onto the gravel as well. Slowed down so much. Again, very unlucky all the way down to P14 for Neighbother. It is. So Ishmael now 2 seconds. That gap is with Ovic depending for his life once again. Blasi up to P3. Inferno still within that slip. B Racing in P5 with Sonic with a great run. Where does Sonic come from suddenly? P5 after running P78 on the last lap. So yeah, probably with that 3-wide situation and Ney going wide again in the background, cutting the grass. Too much action going on. Have also Couch and Richie right behind Ewok. A 3-way battle for P9. The moment Richie in his rusty Copen right out of the barn. The third gear, that is probably not the correct gear. Probably want to keep it in fourth gear as long as possible. So down the straight we go, but Richie lost contact to Couch. And yeah, Ishmael is gone. 2.5 seconds. Ovic still defending that position. Again, this time he's on the outside, and the Astro caught Ovic this time. So he will lose 2, 3, 4 positions. And now needs to get up to speed before the S's. Loses another position by the looks. 2. Trilancy and also Stu blasting past Ovic. So from P2 to P8 with that one little off track. But yeah, that's the unforgiving circuit here at Suzuka. No doubt about that. So P2 for Blasi with Inferno so close behind. Now will Inferno play it tactical? Probably they won't be able to catch Ishmael. But can Inferno get the run? The horns. Blasi drifting it, losing some momentum. And look at that, Sonic and B Racing. B Racing looking down the inside, Sonic keeping him tight. We have a nice little camera view. Your Inferno is also there. We go chase cam to see where is the opportunity. Inferno has to live probably a little bit. Sonic looking, or he has the better line for the right-hander, and also can B Racing sneak through probably now. Yeah, Inferno had to leave a gap, and this is the opportunity for B Racing, who is following Sonic, and up to P4 by the end of the straight. This would be my guess. Inferno all by himself. B Racing has a little bit of a toe still. Where's Inferno? Again, they will go side by side into the first turn once again. B Racing on the inside, Inferno on the outside, and again Inferno couldn't turn while B Racing was on the inside. So P5 for Inferno, P4 for B Racing. Sonic in third, plus the P2 and Ishmael in P1, nearly 5 seconds up the road. Then next up it is Stu in P6, and this 3-way crew, Trulenzi, Couch and Ovic, P7, P8 and P9 with just over 7 minutes to go. For now it looks like line astern. Ritchie in P10 with 7:10. Roughly a second behind in P11. Ney, after 2 little mistakes, dropped down to P12, and also that air contact with Ovic, where he had to use the wide line first turn. So can Ney move up a little bit further? That's the question. River, not last anymore. P13 got past Evok. For now, Evok clipping the grass on the inside, and Black Seal in P15 for now. So Ishmael is gone. Blasi second, Sonic and B Racing. Sonic now defending that position. Can he do that for the final 6 minutes? The question, though, can both of the drivers, Sonic and B Racing, close that gap to Blasi? That is the question. It is 7/10. It's doable if they work together. But didn't see any bump so far, so B Racing wasn't close enough this lap. Inferno with 8/10. Again, a little bit of sideways first turn, and loses instantly 2/3 with that slide. Oh, that is so crucial in those slow cars. Any unnecessary slide you have to avoid. And we see any changes here? No. Trelancy is running in P7, Couch in P8. Little gap to Ovic now. P9 Ritchie within a second of Ovic. So maybe there's an opportunity for Ritchie to grab one more position. Ney also pushing, got a pass, 7:10. So P11 is for Ney Brothers, 7:10 in P12, and River in P13. 4.5 minutes to go. Yeah, basically no fuel. A little bit of tire wear, but nothing major. Yeah, it's just flat out racing in those slow cars. Imagine you have to save fuel or whatever. God behave. So River with purple sector, but now stuck behind 7:10 through the S's. With Ney also just up the road with those 3. Oh, close. What about Ritchie? 9/10, that gap to Ovic. Getting closer and closer, bit by bit. What's the gap between Blasi and Sonic? That's 8/10. They're not really gaining for now. It looks like that Blasi could secure that second position. What about Sonic? Can he keep third position? And just as I finished that phrase, Sonic got a little bit loose. Yeah, a bit too wide inside line, and tiny bit of contact, I'd say, but in those slow cars I think this is okay-ish. So B Racing podium, P3 for now, 1.3 seconds that gap to P2. With Ishmael starting the... what's that? No, it's 3 more laps to go. 3 more laps, let's go. Ishmael leading, Blasi P2, B Racing, P3, Sonic 4, Inferno, P5, then Stu in P6, Couch Racing got past Trelancy. P7, Trelancy under pressure. Ovic missed the run coming out of that final turn. Will he have the run, the speed before they have to lift and brake for the first turn? We'll see Ovic on the inside, Trelancy on the outside going sideways. Can he keep it on the black stuff? Yes, he can. So we go back to the instant replay. Let's see, nice little shift for that blue car. And Ovic goes through, up a position, P8, Trulenzi, P9, Ritchie in P10, half a second, that gap to Ney Butter in P11, River also got past 710, up to P12, 710, still running with them, 710, and Lexi and Evoke, P14, P15 for now. So we have to go to the leaders, 1 minute 30, cross that line, the 2 more laps to go. Ishmael 5.4 seconds up the road, Lazi in second position. And E-Racing P3, it looks like the podium positions there are settled. Look, Sonic in P4 and Inferno also not too big, those gaps, but probably big enough for the car in front to keep that position. Where's the closest battle on track? Oh, 2-3 wide situations. River and Ney, and River with a robust move into P10, Ney P11, and Trulenzi P12. So we don't want to miss that. It's the final lap now for Ishmael. Lazi also starting that final lap, 1.2 seconds the gap to E-Racing, another 8 to 9 tenths the gap between E-Racing and Sonic. Inferno started that final lap. Stu across the line, Couch Racing, Ovic. Oh, look at that, 4 or 5 cars on that final lap. Ovic, River got past Ritchie as well. Ritchie in P10, Ney in P11, Purple in lap 2. 710 cap in P12. Trulenzi P13 with a half a second penalty. He probably will keep that position. So unless 710 makes a mistake, got a little bit wiggly on the inside. But we don't want to miss the leader crossing the line. And this time it will be Ishmael. He's breaking E-Racing's winning streak. Now Ishmael with the victory in race number 2. Blasi will keep that P2 and E-Racing finishing on the podium in P3. Sonic P4, it's Inferno P5, Stu P6. Couch Racing got close, P7. What about Ovic? River. Oh, River with a mighty run. Can Ovic keep it? Yeah, Ovic just kept that P8. River P9, Ney in P10. 710 in P11, Trulenzi P12, Ritchie dropped down to P13, Black Seal P14, and Evoke in P15. The Jaeger curse, yeah, probably. Probably the Jaeger curse happened again. Alrighty. That was not what I wanted to do, but bear with me. This one, so we gonna save that replay and bring up the race results. Also quickly, no, wrong button, don't exit. Alright, so race number 2, Ishmael winning this race. Lazi and E-Racing on the podium, Sonic, Inferno, and Stu. So ECR 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Couch Racing and Ovic P7, P8. The fastest lap of that stint race goes to Sonic. By the way, we have River after being last for the first lap. They could come back to P9. Neighbor 10. 710 cap, P12, aka Purple in lap 2, Trulenzi, 12th, Ritchie, and finally in P13, Black Seal, E14, and Evoke with his first 2 races of the series in P15. Right. That's it for the World Series GT Travel Career Rookies Cup Round 2. It's also that we have to say goodbye to the Daihatsu Copen So next round, round 3, we will head over to Autopolis, the short course, and it will be the Honda. We see in action. Just wanna make sure I don't tell you anything stupid. Just load up the rulebook, because that's what rulebooks are for, right? So yeah, it's the Honda S660 at Autopolis short course next week. For that one. Ah, damn it, Sonic. No way you would run out of fuel then. You tried everything right. Also, those tires looked pretty good, not gonna lie. So, yeah, see you next Thursday for round 3 of the GT Driver Career Rookies Cup, part of the CLR World Series. But we will be back on Monday evening for TEC Season 14 Round 2 at Bathurst. The mountain is calling for the drivers. And on Wednesday next week, it will be the Yank Tank Series, Season 8, Round 2, with my common race director view, premiered yesterday. Will be at Watkins Glen Short. So yeah, 3 live streams per week now on the CLR YouTube channel. So good stuff. We hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, yippee-ki-yay. See ya.